can be a great people, Kal-El, they wish to be. They only lack the light to show the way.
Hey everybody, welcome to the video. Welcome to the channel. We're over at Goodwill. This was the Goodwill that was hosting the 3-day sales upgrade event. So we're getting back in there. This is already, a few days after that. So the sun kind of, seems like a camera or something going on up there. But let's get in there, see what we can find for eBay, buy low, sell high. Hit the thumbs up, subscribe, bell notification. All right, so far, we just walked in. Okay, got a nice little glass swan. $5.59. It's not Murano quality or anything, but well, look at the bottom. Bottom is nicely polished, but there's a chip. So, yeah, is that chip on the? Yeah, this chip. We'll leave it behind there. This little hat was kind of funny. That's the price I was hoping for.
Welcome, Goodwill customers. The code over the week is blue, which means all items with a blue ticket will be 20% off. All purchases by final and items without price will be retaken as other things. Thank you for shopping.
Kind of cool with the speckle in there. As you heard, you get the blue tags. We don't really pay attention. I don't really pay attention to the color of the tag because for some reason I just never find them. Got the green. Artichoke down there. A couple of artichokes. Okay. My wife is not here with me today. She ended up staying home. Like I discussed, my son had all 4 wisdom teeth taken out. Everything was successful. Everything went smooth. It only took about 45 minutes, which I was a little bit shocked at how quickly that went. Maybe because we got in there early. Or we had an early appointment, I should say. There's those Jim Shore that we've been seeing in there. They're still priced too high for us to make a profit on. There's Stanley in there. Some headphones, but not a brand that's really worth it. Like the LG behind the neck do really well. Keyboard. Yeah, okay, let's go to the back. Let's go see. Nothing really yet, but you never know. You never know what you're gonna find. Okay, let's go check this out. There's another swan there. So someone donated their swan collection. It's really clear, crystal clear, and it's not signed or anything, but they want you get a little bit more for that one. They wanted $6.79, so we'll definitely have to pass up on that. You guys know I'm not necessarily a fan of silverware, but it's really easy to list and store, and so if I find a nice collection, I saw some Oneida right off the bat, but I don't think they're all. See, there's some right there, but the other ones are Cambridge, Rogers. We'll leave that behind. And plus they want $8, so I don't think just those few Oneida are going to be make the bag worth it. I've seen this one laying around there. Okay, I'm still, you know what we're going to do? We're going to mix it up a bit. My wife isn't here, and typically she would be going through the, miscellaneous glass and pottery section right now. So I'm going to do that right now, and hopefully we'll find something. Hopefully. Put that around. Okay. No. Alright, well. Okay, I didn't see anything there. Move on. There's a gigantic Indominus Rex hiding behind here. Thing's huge. What do they got on that? 16 something? I do believe the tail comes off of it and can make it a little bit easier to ship, but that's still going to take a rather large box. I might look it up, but they want 16 something. I don't think it's really worth it. Could try to sell that local, which, you know, simple way to create your own wireless hotspot. Internet. Oh, yeah, no. I thought it was something else. Okay. We're looking for the keyword. This isn't it. Doxis 3.1. This is actually a combo router modem switch thing, which I definitely highly recommend you stay away from. I know it's easy, all in one box, it looks nice, but you really gotta spread out that work along your network. I mean, if you know somebody that can do it, that's a it's basically setting up your computer network like a kind of like an enterprise grade. Oh, look at this. Woohoo. Well, I'll probably check to see if there's a light. Is there a light there? Yeah, there's a light in there. We'll definitely check to see if that works. There was a frog as well too, which is, I don't know where I put that back for the frog. I gotta find it. I think by the time this video comes out, I would have found that frog, but very similar. Oh, these old school milkshake. What brand we got here? Hamilton Beach. My cousin, back in the day, he was older than I, but when we used to be at my grandmother's, we'd spend the weekend there, hanging out. He would make milkshakes. I really, don't know exactly what he used to mix it, but hey, they were good. Next box. Look at that. What do they want for it? $25. You don't even know if it works. Well, I guess you can plug it in and see if it turns on at least. What is this? Little like flash drive there going. I don't know. I don't know if I feel like. Look at this. Hard drive's missing, so I think they sold some of them without a hard drive, but the ones you really want at least have a hard drive in them. All right, I'm gonna keep going through this. I'm gonna see if I find anything, and I'll let you know. Okay, we're over in the clear glass now. The toys didn't appear to really be anything there. This is where I found the Tiffany & Co. Candle holders, pedestal candle, I believe is what you call that. But I did find those here. There's a nice. I mean, nicely. Definitely want to see if it's nicely polished. It's definitely a sign of a little bit more quality. Obviously, if it had some sort of a name attached to it, but this design is fairly generic. It's not. I mean, it's definitely nice. The fact that it's nice and polished bottom, but probably only. Maybe at the most $15 is what it would sell for. Nice little glass. Kind of generic, not really the best quality, Now, these ones right here, these ones really pop, but this looks like it was a lid to something. A deviled egg server. I can't stand deviled eggs. What we got back here? This is nada. Nothing. Nothing. There's nothing. Can't find anything. Is that it? The event's over and that's it? Back to normal? You would think it would continue with, you know, a little bit more of a... I don't really feel that good. You know, continue with bringing some more good stuff out here. I don't know. Did other Goodwill suffer because they were bringing stuff out here? I don't know. I didn't really see anything in the glass. Let's swing out here to the purses. Now, I always say purses, but really I'm coming to the backpacks and the wallets and stuff. This is where the wallets reside, are near the backpacks. Wallets and or fanny packs or small bags get put here. Oakland A's. Looks homemade. What is this? This is Target. And again, I'm not really seeing too much here. And as far as the bags go, I really don't need any bags. I have been selling some more backpacks as of late, but still have quite a few. Myra bag? It's a Myra bag. Let's see. What's drawing me in is this like kind of rustic look to it. It's got like a... I guess you would put this through there, then clip it on. Quality is not bad. Made in India. Well, it's... Alright, let's look it up really. We'll look at the price first. This will 11. Alright, let's take a look really quick. Okay, we found that it probably should go for right between $20 to $40. And maybe if it was $5 I would get it, but not for 11. It is going to take a little bit more effort to ship that out. I mean, there's definitely profit, and you know, if I was, fix that camera, if I was you know, really needing product right now, I would probably pick that up. Price that about $40. Okay, we're getting to the higher music here. Let me kind of update the camera here. I see some hats right here that have been left by 7 1/8, and they want $10. That's why it was left there. Shit. Oh, pardon me.
I'm sorry.
It's okay. All right, let's move on to the other hats. So there was definitely somebody that went through this stuff, and it's an old starter. Went through the hats and everything. I've sold an old starter jersey one time. It was yellow gold, like similar to this. And I sold for $40. XL starter, Olympian blue. It's got like a pocket right here. It's kind of intriguing me. Maybe we'll take a look at it. Not really one of my expertise because I don't really focus it on clothing that much. If I focus more on it, and I just don't want to. I'd rather just snap up the obvious, you know. But starter was, back in my day, everybody had starter jackets, starter jerseys. Everything had to be starter. I'll definitely look up to see what starter sleeveless shirts are going for right now. Oops, there goes the camera. That's Saratoga Soccer. City of Saratoga, which isn't too far from here. Good wineries once you get out there in that area. Testarossa. I believe that's in Saratoga. DHL. You really can't. You gotta stay away from those. Just because people can buy them and impersonate. And eBay doesn't like that. Doesn't like the selling of them. Okay, let's keep moving here. As you can see, I opted to leave that starter jersey behind. Probably 12-ish or so dollars, but yeah, but we're gonna wrap this up here. Just making a pass to look at the shoes. See if there's anything here. Interesting, look kind of like a, wow. Yeah, nah, pass that up. But that's going to wrap up the video. Stay tuned for the end. We're going to do the what sold, 3 what solds usually. And hopefully some cool, unique items have sold recently, and I'll put that at the end of this video. Thank you for watching.
Hey everybody, welcome to the end of the video. Hope you guys enjoyed that trip over to Goodwill. We didn't pick up too much of that trip, and that's going to happen from time to time. I believe I had something else to do as well that day, but I was like, I'll pop in really quick. I'm here. But I did get that that lamp. It's an elephant lamp. Kind of Tiffany style, but in my opinion, it's a bit of a stretch to call it a Tiffany style. Typically, you find those in turtles. So it's kind of odd because just the back of the elephant was a was the glass part, which kind of, I mean, I guess it makes sense, but typically like turtles, you know, it's the shell part of the thing that's actually the glass, that the illumination from the light comes through. But pretty cool. Should sell for about $30-$40. And some of the best advice I can give you guys is don't buy anything. Don't go out there at Goodwills and just start buying up everything you could possibly get your hands on. Don't start, if you don't see profit there, don't just jump into it and just be like, all right, well, you know, I'm just going to go and pick this up because I got to get something. Don't do that. Best advice I can give you guys is just don't buy any. If you're not seeing it, don't buy. Save your money. Go to another Goodwill. Go to the flea market. Go somewhere else where you might have better luck. Here, there was only one item that I saw, and I only made one pass. I didn't really, you know, go up and down aisles a second time again, which I always definitely recommend, is going back and forth over what you already looked at, because always getting a second pair of eyes helps. I mean, I can't tell you how often or how many times, you know, I go back over the same aisle again or look at the same shelf again, and with, you know, after looking through everything, I go back, I look at the same shelf, and I'm like, hey, look at that. There's a great piece of, you know, glass or pottery or a toy that I missed. I remember one time I found some great computer hardware, some memory, brand new, and I had looked in the aisle, I think 3 times already, and I went back over just one more time to put something away or put something back, and I saw there was some memory, like $80 memory kit for a computer, and I was like, oh, how did I miss that? It was just sitting there, and they weren't stocking shelves or anything. It was just sitting there, and I just totally, you know, looked over it the times I had initially looked in that section. So definitely go back over everything, review everything, you know, review what you know, even when you're putting stuff back, you know, go back, look around, keep looking, because you never know what you're going to find. And if you don't see it, don't force the issue. Don't you know, make bad purchases. Otherwise, you're just going to be stuck with items that don't sell, or you might have to reduce price, and then you just lost money on that. So sometimes you go in, you don't see it, you walk out, or maybe you buy 1 or 2 things, and then you move on down the road. Okay, but let's go ahead and check out some what solds. And we have some unique items. One that seems obvious, but might not be too obvious. I'll explain what I'm thinking right now. Give me one second. Let me get into my what solds here. Okay, so everything will appear right over here to my right. And right off the bat, we got a Limax accessory pack. So this is for the Spooky Town or Halloween collection. And this was just like a little graveyard scene with some gates. It's for, you know, to add to your towns, you know, your Halloween towns, your Christmas towns. Those are the most popular, are the holiday ones. Halloween, Christmas. They don't really make Thanksgiving, but they do make other sets, you know, just generalized kind of. I have a lighthouse as well too, so nothing that's necessarily associated with a holiday, but more just decor. But these ones do the best. They sell very quickly. These little accessory packs, definitely look out for them. They're not going to sell for too much, but they will sell pretty well. Department 56 is another one to look out for, and I have sold their little accessory packs as well as the large overall like towns. But Limax tends to be more of a premium. Every brand has their more, their more expensive pieces, their rarer pieces to look out for. But Limax as a whole tends to bring more and sells a bit faster than Department 56. Department 56 wasn't always the best to pick up, but I would say over the last couple of years, maybe it has, kind of picked up a bit. I tend to look at them a lot. I tend to see them a lot, and so I'm always looking them up just to be sure, because the market can change. It can change. Things can go up, things can go down. Limax is pretty consistent as far as how much it goes for, especially if you stick to the Halloween and Christmas side of things. So definitely look out. Spooky Town, Limax, great items. I believe these were sold in a department store at one time, but you can primarily find them at Michael's. So you probably find Halloween at Michael's right now. The day this is coming out, you could go find them right now. I know Hallmark was releasing their Christmas ornaments this past weekend. Unfortunately, we didn't get a call. So, we're looking for some of the most popular ones, obviously. So, Disneyland. So, that stuff is coming out now. People are starting to buy for that. Another thing right after this, and seems obvious, Super Mario, Nintendo, but a lot of branded stuff doesn't really do as well as you might think. And I sold a lot of Nintendo stuff, around $5 to $10. That just, it's branded Super Mario, Nintendo's popular, gaming stuff's popular, but some of the accessories are just kind of cheap and they don't really sell that well. Here's a case where it did sell well. So for $60, picked up from the flea market. And initially I was thinking maybe $20 or $30 on it, but it was kind of a rare piece, and turns out $60 is what we ended up selling that for. So pretty cool. It is really lightweight. The actual piece on the inside, the wreath, is just like a foam. And it is associated with Christmas. So you got not only Nintendo, Super Mario, you got Christmas involved in there. And you got that really cool pixelated look that people like. Not personally my favorite. Nostalgia, but not really my favorite as far as decor goes. But really cool Christmas wreath, Nintendo, Super Mario. You really can't go wrong with those. But definitely look them up, because most of them aren't really going to be worth it. This is one of the rare exceptions where it's branded Nintendo, it's Super Mario, and it goes for a pretty good amount. Probably because it's also associated with Christmas. It also sold in July, which is typically known as Christmas in July. Let me tell you what, growing up in California, we never heard anything about Christmas in July. Christmas was in December, and that was it. Once it started watching YouTube videos, other resellers, they started talking about Christmas in July. I was like, what the heck is Christmas in July? I never heard of this. Probably why it's sold now, because, Christmas in July. And because Christmas stuff is starting to come out, or the holiday stuff is starting to come out now, and people are starting to think about it, focus on it. I know also Costco was selling some Halloween and Christmas decorations already. So definitely be on the lookout. Get your stuff up and listed. This stuff sells year-round, though. Okay, next thing, Disney jewelry box. Now, this isn't a jewelry like a large box where you can put a bunch of stuff in. This probably had a earring or a necklace in there. I put earring in the thing in the description, but I think it was like an earring and necklace combo type of box. But that was it. It was just a jewelry box from Disney. But I picked it up anyway. I got it from the flea market. This I only paid $1 for at the flea market. But, I didn't get a picture. I didn't put a picture in here of the front of the top of the case, but it actually had little crystals on top of the case. So when I saw that, Disney Enchanted, if you buy this stuff over at the Goodwill, at Disneyland, this is easily minimum $50 or more for this type of jewelry that you find actually at the park. And of course, because it's at the park, you're going to pay a little bit more of a premium for these items. And so I figured it was a nice looking case, nicely made. It had the crystals on it. It had Disney. It came from Disneyland. I'm like, you know what? I'm going to pick this up. It's only $1. Sure enough, sold for $17.62. So we made some pretty good profit on that item. Definitely keep your eye out for some of these things. Be aware that not all Nintendo branded Super Mario gaming stuff necessarily goes for that much. There are rare instances, and just also keep in mind they make a lot of this stuff. There's so many companies that make a lot of this, and some of it's just cheaply made. But there's a lot of stuff out there, so you really got to look for those key pieces. And I hope that, you know, me showing you that you guys can go out there and find that stuff as well too. Find those key pieces that are the unique ones that actually have good value and can resell pretty well. Okay, everybody, that's the end of the video. Thank you guys for watching. Please hit the thumbs up to like the video, subscribe, comment down below. Let me know what you guys think of the video of me at Goodwill, and or what you think of these what solds. Hit the bell notification to get notified of future videos as well too. Thank you guys for watching. Catch you in the next video.